effect.
Overwatch down.
Hostile power core online.
Radiant system charged. Unit down. Assault unit down. Where you are? TACOM, deploy counter UAV.
Establish perimeter at 10,000 feet AGL. Midway. I see UAV at 50% power. UAV departing AO. Counter UAV power levels low. RTB.
Drop it smoke. Mechanical down.
Hitter ready for tasking.
Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Dantana24, Future Soldier YouTube channel. Just got it up and running, not too long ago. But today I'll be bringing a tutorial on the Netduma R1, and this will be for players that have low bandwidth, and the ISP that you have can only provide the certain bandwidth that they have available for you because you're in rural areas. But as you can see, if you do have a Netduma R1 router, they are at version 1.35 right now. And as you can see, these are the notes of what they just updated. They also have a history as well as, I'm sure y'all already know if you have a Netduma R1 router. If you don't, these are the updates that they do show you. Basically, as you can see, this router stays getting updated, so it's good. It's actually a good thing, because usually when you get your router and you pay $200 some for it, usually it takes so long for them to update the router and stuff like that, and by that time you have issues with the internet. It begins to run slower and all that good stuff. But anyway, let's go to the congestion. Let's start at the host filtering. All right. This is my host filtering right here, and as you can see, I only have 2 devices hooked up. Everything else is via Wi-Fi. My wife and kids, they do not know nothing really too much about the internet, so they just go on Wi-Fi. But as you can see, I have my desktop and I have CSGO selected because I do play a little CSGO from time to time. I also have my PS4 on here as well. But anyway, let's get to this. If you do have a router, you already know about this right here, but for the ones that do not know, this is your Geo Filter, and what this item do, this is the bread and butter right here. This is the peaches and potatoes, or whatever the case may be. I hope I said that right, or the meat and potatoes, yeah, rather. You have your pure ping, basically what this peer ping does is you're able to see basically if you're in a match on first person shooter, you can see on especially like Call of Duty or whatever the case may be, you can see actually what the ping is. And then you also have auto ping host. Basically what the auto ping host does is it basically ping you to the person that you're basically trying to find the parameters in, which is the ping assist, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Then they have kilometers, and as you can see, this is miles. I think I should take that off. I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now because I do like that better. I don't know why they got kilometers on there anyway. I like to know how many miles I am away from someplace, so I'm gonna keep that off. Strict mode is only used. I use strict mode in order to if you're not using strict mode, then you're basically not using the router, because what strict mode does is, as you can see, it's a circle right here. Let me intensify this right quick for you. Magnify it. Go back down, S it out. As you can see, this is my parameters. I am at 969 miles basically, and this is the ping assist, my 50 millisecond ping. I only want to connect to people that is around that or below. Let me say it again, but around that and below. All right. So basically, when I get into a match or a lobby, then I am able to just find anybody within this parameters of what I have, and it is strict. So basically, anybody that's outside the radius of this parameter, that I will not connect to them, which is good, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you do not want to connect to any and everybody, and I'll show you a reason why when I scroll down. As you can see, you have your legend right here, and you have these always allow hosts. And it has everything, the definition of what it is. If it's an X, it's blocked host. If it has a triangle with an exclamation mark, it is outside the filter range host. So it's a pretty good router. I mean, I highly, if you do not have this router, I would not go waste my money on something in Best Buy. I will invest it in a Netduma router. I will leave the link below. Every gameplay that I play on, as you can tell if you watch my video channel, is with the Netduma R1. I did try to do it with the Lab Buster, but for some reason it just didn't work out as planned. But it's all good. I don't know what the deal is. I may try a future video with the Lab Buster along with the Netduma, but really, technically, you do not need no Lab Buster along with this. All you need is the Netduma R1 router, and it does everything that you need it to do. All right, let me scroll down. All right, right here you have the deny and allow area right here. As you can see, you have red. Red, of course, means stop or do not allow. Okay, so this is your deny area, and this is your allow area. And as you can see right here, if I click on this person, I'm gonna click on somebody that had a bad ping. All right, and I sit here, and as you can see, I can go in and I can press the ping button right here, and it will give me a ping graph of what this person is running. Just give it 1 minute. It should upload in a few minutes. I might need to enable that. See, as you can see, this person has a 100 millisecond ping. I do not want anybody above a 100 millisecond or 116 ping. That's just not gonna work for me. And that because I want it to be around this range. So of course I had to deny him, and I put him at a 1%. But, you know, hey, it was just a bad day that day. And if you want to, as you can see, this is the area right here. This used to be a MAC ID, and I'm glad they changed this because you had your MAC address right here. You can actually see somebody's MAC address, so I'm glad they actually updated it to where you could not see the person's MAC address or whatever the case may be. And this is the distance. As you can see, this is the distance from where I am located with him. It's 1,000-something miles. So it just wasn't working out. And as you can see, I think I could type in bad on him, and then once I do that, all you do is you update it, you know what I mean? And it's, you'll know from now on, it would not, you know, the Netduma R1 router with the system and the schematics in it, it will basically say, hey, this person has a bad ping, so I cannot connect to this person. I will not connect to him. So I mean, I never connect to him if I don't want to. See, this is the good thing about this router is, you know, you can pretty much dictate who you connect to and who you do not want to connect to. So that's also a good thing. As you can see now, let me go into the allow session. I click on one of the ones where I have a good experience at. And as you see, I run a ping session with him. I think he's around about 30 millisecond ping. So, and yeah, as you can see, I'm at around a 30 millisecond ping, 29 millisecond ping. So that's gonna be a pretty good lobby, a good match. So I would rather pick him. As you can see, I put him high. So in that case, if I wanted to label him, I will say good. As you see, I already got it on there, good. You know what I mean? And update, bam, there you go. So all right, let's go to the next page, and this will be the congestion control. I'm gonna go back up on that because I was playing some match and reset that. Bam. All right, so this is your anti-flood. Basically, this is when you have a lot of people, and as you see, I have a PS4 desktop, my iPhone, smart TV, and my daughter's iPhone. Using when my wife comes in off of work, hers will populate on here too, and then it'll basically share the amount. It'll even it out basically, as you can see right here. Everything's at 20% each, which will equal up to 100%. So usually when I do go and I get on a match, also let me remind you on this. If you do begin to play a match, do not untick this. For people with the bad bandwidth, I mean low bandwidth, do not untick this, because you want to be able to share the maximal bandwidth available. And believe it or not, PS4, any online games on consoles are actually on the PC, it does not require a lot of bandwidth. The big thing that it requires is a good ping. If you have a good ping, then you butter, you gravy, you know what I mean? So anytime I usually get on, I usually don't go above 40% of the bandwidth that I need. I always update it, and the key thing to this is you always put it, I started at 70. It depends. Now you can play around with this, but me personally, it works real good. Just like the team on Netduma R1 router team, basically the staff said, if you put it at 70%, then you're good. You know what I mean? So I will be doing showing you also a video of basically what the lobbies would look like, and then also I can match up the pings with the host filtering, so you can see the proof that this router actually does work. Anytime you are below 50 millisecond ping, you want to always click preemptive. Reactive is only for people that have real high bandwidth, you know, goody, you know, the good bandwidth, you know, they're able to get all the bandwidth they can. So kudos to you. But for myself, I have to click preemptive. So you still will get a good gameplay. Now, let me reiterate on this. Now, this is not going to make you a Call of Duty god, a Destiny god, or nothing like that. You're not going to become on here and just start doing nukes and stuff like that. It's not going to make you do that. Basically, what this router does is it gives you the best optimal gameplay available. Okay? So meaning that you will be able to not saying that you won't see anybody else lag, but you won't be lagging. I guarantee you won't be lagging. So it won't be no excuse why you can say that you're lagging and the game is messed up. It won't be no issue. Now, as far as lag compensation and hit detection delay, you still will have that in the match, but I guarantee you with this router right here, you will have a better gameplay experience. For myself, I've had a better gameplay experience, and if you look on YouTube, pretty much everybody that owns a Netduma R1 router, they cannot say nothing but good things about this. Even Elite Shot, Red Mark T, all those big cats that's on YouTube, Ally A, or whatever the cat's name is, them jokers, all of them got Netduma R1s. So if you want one, this is what to get. Now, I mean, I cannot express this enough. So I'm going to set this back right now, and I'm going to reset it, update. All right, so we're going to go into the internet diagnostics, and I'm not going to pretty much show you everything else. This is just basically a tutorial for the ones that have a Netduma R1 router. If you do not know anything and you're looking for a Netduma R1 router, I will, like I said before, I will leave a link below so you can actually click on that link and you can do some more research on yourself. But this is just a quick tutorial for people with low bandwidth. All right, so this is your internet diagnostics right here. This is where you can run a test before. I usually do this before I play a game, and you have the services, Xbox Live Network and the PlayStation Network, where you can click on details if it's down or the service down or whatever the case may be. So, all right, so what you do is you'll go here, and they're saying run a ping test will disable your internet temporarily. Do you want to proceed? Yes. So basically what it does is it runs a ping test. Hopefully I did not mess my upload when I did that. Okay, I did not. Good. Just let it do its magic. I am so ready for Christmas, and I think my kids are too. But I think my little boy tried to be slick and go into a present and slick the present. You know, we all used to do it when we was little anyway. So everybody used to try to sneak in there and cut a little piece of the wrapper to see if the present was what kind of present he got. You know, until we got caught, and then we was in trouble then. But everybody did it, so I ain't tripping. It's the holidays, right? It's still running, still running, still running. Just give it one more minute. And as you can see, it comes up. It has the ping, which is good. Jitter is exceptional. Spikes is exceptional. And no packet loss. So this is a good tool. Like I said before, this is a great router. I am not, let me reiterate. I am not sponsored by these folks. First of all, I invested my money into this, and I highly recommend this router before any other router. If you are a first-person shooter game player, even, matter of fact, it actually works on Mortal Kombat and all fighting games. I've actually played Ultra Street Fighter 4 and had no lag at all. I mean, so this is a good piece of equipment. I highly recommend this router, and I'm gonna show y'all one quick video where the host and I'm gonna go into the host filtering so you can show you basically how it works, you know what I mean? And then I would be ending the video. Hey, please comment and subscribe, and I will also come out with future videos as well for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I also play fighting games, also Street Fighter 4. I don't really too much get on Get to Cure SR. I only do like combo videos on there because I don't know, for some reason I'm just not feeling it. But I also about to get into Rainbow Six. I just picked that copy up just about 2 weeks ago. So if you do want to play a couple of games together, man, hey, send me your PSN gamer tag, and then hey, I'll look you up and add you as a friend. Hey, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to show you this one last thing that I wanted to share with y'all real quick. Let's go back into here. As you can see, you go back into Congestion Control. This is where you set your bandwidth. Right here, this is your bandwidth. And as you can see, I'm on a 7.25, uses around my 8 megabyte download and a 1 up. But usually I set it around by here, about a 766 of 766 kilobytes per second. Get it out, Daniel, get it out. But anyway, and as you can see, you can update this at any time. And basically what you do is you go into speed tests. Let me type it in real quick. Just give me 1 minute. You go into speed test, right? And then basically what you do is, as you can see, if y'all know about speed tests, you run a speed connection. I'm uploading something right now, that's why it's running kind of slow. So you could tell I do have low bandwidth. But this is where you do your test run. Once you get that information, basically what you'll do is you'll put it into this slot right here. Okay, your download and your upload. I just wanted to share that real quick with you. I forgot to share this with you. Also, you have your local devices, just of course, like I showed you before on my Congestion Control. I have my desktop PS4, Shaylin's my daughter's iPhone, smart TV, and my son's iPhone. So let's just say, if just worst case scenario, which you will not have to do, but if I wanted to block something out, all I have to do is basically block this out. If they're burning too much bandwidth, I could just block it out. So basically what it do is, it's kind of dirty, and I do not recommend you do this to your family members that you love so dearly. But do not unblock them, but you can block them if they're running up all the bandwidth. Alright guys, I was going to record a video, but I just really don't have that much time. I got to get ready and go to work, but I just wanted to show this real quick to y'all. As you can see, I'm on the Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is my Elgato HD 60 Pro. And I wanted to upload it and make it look all nice and pretty, but I really don't have that time to do it. But basically what this is, I'm in the multiplayer right now, and as you can see, I'm already, as you see these dots right here, these are hosts right here, basically where people are hosts. And as you can see, I have my, if I disable it and I check off the host, it does not show it. Now once I press show host, it pops up and populate. And what you have to do in order for this item to work, the router to work, you have to enable it in order for it to work. You know what I mean? So of course I have strict mode ticked, and I have my miles is 551 miles, and I have my milliseconds at around about 50 millisecond ping. So let's get into just a lobby real fast, and I'm just gonna load up something real fast. So let's go to, all right, let me do this real quick so y'all can see that I actually have low bandwidth. I'm not gonna show you my IP address or nothing like that because that's not important, but this is wrong. But anyway, gotta get that fixed. But anyway, as you can see, I'm at a 329 kilobytes per second ping bandwidth. That's all I'm basically running. Okay, that is all I'm running. Let me intensify this so you can see that I'm telling the truth. All right, that's basically all I'm running, and I get 4 bars all day, every day. So let me back out real fast. For some reason, maybe I didn't. Let me close that out. Close. I know what it was. When I had went into the when I enabled it and cut off the host, it put my NAT type straight. So basically all I'm gonna do is click on there, keep the NAT type the same, go back into the match. Hopefully that fixed it. So you have to also be aware, you got to get used to the router and everything. If you're not used to it, I advise you do some more research, read up on it, and learn how to use this router, because it's a great tool to have when you're playing first person shooter. So okay, go back into the match. Hopefully that fixed it. And as you can see, these are all the people I will not play with right here. So, and as you can see, it is open now. Let me make that big so y'all can see the proof. Okay, it's open now. So that's what the issue was. You have to know your router basically in order, because when I unticked it and took it off, it put me at a net type strict, which is what your router's supposed to do. It's supposed to defend your IP address and all that. So you don't want nobody to be just going in your IP address messing with stuff. So it actually works. But let's get into a match. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my ping assist. Well, I'm sorry. Go to connection meter, and as you can see, it's saying that I'm at a 287, which is okay. That's fine too. You can play on that, believe it or not. But and I'm going to go into a quick public match so y'all can see basically how this Geo Filter works. Let it do its thing. Bam, we in there. Let's see what ping we at. Alright, everybody's starting to load up now, so. And this is anybody that's in the big circle right here, this is who you're connected to. Let's see what he's running with. And that's most likely 9 times out of 10. You're on a dedicated server. Anytime, as you can see, I'm over here on this right side corner on my ELGATO. This is when you know you're basically on a dedicated server. As you can see, it has a 43.7225E. So you're on a dedicated server. So, and this is the ping that I'm at, 30 millisecond, 31 millisecond ping. So it's pretty good. You got a little jitter or whatever the case may be, but I didn't set my stuff. You got to remember, I am doing some upload, so it's gonna be kind of, in that case I will go up a little bit more on my bandwidth, just to show you that this does work, and I am uploading something right now as I speak and will work just fine. So you can do all this stuff and still use this router. This is the great thing about this router. So I'm using 60% of my bandwidth now. So, and I'm still at a 70% right now. And just to show you, and I'm gonna cut the sound up so I can just, I'm not gonna actually play. I might just back out just to show you that it actually does work. See, as you can see, I'm at 4 bars right now.
Fired up and ready to burn.
Just to show you that it actually does do what it's supposed to do. And let's look at the ping. As you can see, I'm at a 50 millisecond ping. And I did say if you go right here, I'm at a 50 millisecond ping. So, well, now I'm at a 33 ping. So, hey, this is a great router, like I said. And as you can see, I am not lagging. I am actually on low bandwidth playing. And I got knocked off. Anyway, I might just do just a little bit of run, just shoot it. Let me kill one person at least. At least one person. Oh, I got knocked off. I can't hear because I don't have my actual headsets on, so. Alright, that's one person. Damn. Hey, worked just fine, right? And I got hit. He bowed down. Okay. But, hey, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off of here real fast. But as you can see, it does work like it's supposed to. And that's it on that. That would just prove that, hey, this Netduma R1 router does work. I highly recommend, like I said before, I highly recommend this router. It's a great tool to have. And if you do have the money that you is looking into a router, I highly recommend this. I will leave a link below. And if you found that this tutorial was helpful, please comment on it, subscribe. If you have any questions, I'll be free to answer, or what I can, but what I cannot answer, I will get that information for you. So, hey, this is your boy Untitled 24. Look me up. As you can see, this is my gamer tag right here. Hey, that's my name. Send me a friend request, man. Hey, we'll hook up and get on the team and play a couple of good matches together, man. Hey, y'all take care. Have a good Christmas.